Hi, I'm Tom with the FCB Launch channel, and in this tutorial I will show you how to create custom material in FreeCAD. I'm using FreeCAD 1.1 in this tutorial. So if I want to create my own custom material, I have to do that in Material Editor. And to enter the Material Editor, there are several ways. The easiest one, I think, is to select any object in a 3D view, right-click with your mouse and select the material. And this opens the task panel with assigning the material to the object. And if you can see that it has the default material assigned to it. If you click this drop down, you can see the FreeCAD library. FreeCAD comes with a lot of prepared materials that you can use out of the box. But if this is not enough for you, you can create your own custom material. And you do that by launching the material editor using this button. And this opens up the material editor where we will work for now. The material editor consists of two parts. This is the list of all available materials. So for me, these are the ones that come out of the box with FreeCAD, and these are the properties of the selected material. So let's say if I select the aluminum material, we have got three tabs here. In the general, there's the name of the material, author, license, some links, and the description. And then what's important is that each material can have physical properties and appearance properties. You can see in the appearance properties, these are the properties that are assigned to the aluminum material. And here you can see that this material has no physical properties. And now if I take a look at some other material, let's say steel, you can see that this one has these physical properties, and it has also got appearance properties assigned. So important thing is to know that each material can have physical or appearance properties assigned. Both can be assigned, or also one could be missing. So this is important to know. Now, if I want to create my new custom material, I have two options. I can start with some existing material as a base, or I can start completely from scratch. So I will show you how to create material from scratch. So I will go to the General tab, and here I will click on New. If I wanted to start with some material as a basis, I would click this Inherit New. But I will want to start with a clean sheet, so I will click New. And this basically creates this new material. And here I already have the name of the material and other properties. So let's say in the name, I will name it ceramic tiles blue, because I will want to create this kind of material. Author is my company, FCB Launch. License, I will license it under CC0. Parent, you cannot fill this in. This would be if you would inherit inherit some properties from other material. You can post a source URL or reference, maybe tags. I could maybe tag it architectural, and a description of the material. So these are the basic properties of the new material. But now we want to assign some physical and appearance properties to this material. So I will click to the physical tab, and you can see that this material has no physical properties yet. And to add a group of physical properties, I can click this plus button to add a physical model. Now this opens up the physical material models, and these are hard-coded, and they cannot be user edit. So you are limited to these without some coding. So you have properties like if I click architectural, These are architectural properties, and if I click on the properties, this lists the group of properties, the physical properties that would be added to the material, like fire resistance class, environment efficiency class, etc. For instance, for fluid, it would add density, dynamic viscosity, kinematic viscosity, and you can also see the default unit. So let's say for my ceramic tiles, I want to add density group of properties, and this one just has the one property, which is density, and I would click OK. So this is the density group and the density property, and the value is empty, but I can edit it on double clicking here in the value, and I will, because it's kilograms per cubic meter, it will be 0.0005, let's say. So this is my density, and I will, let's say, want to add another group of physical properties, and let's say I would use hardness, hit OK, and it's this group, and the hardness I will say will be 5, and the hardness unit is Brinell, because this is not applied automatically. The units here are dependent on the unit setup that you are using in your file, so they could be recalculated. Now if I edit another group of properties, let's say those architectural ones, it's this group, and now I want to get rid of it. I would just select it and click this minus button, so this removes the group of properties. So the same way as we apply physical properties, we can apply appearance properties, because by default they are empty. And if I click this plus button, I've got these options of appearance properties, and I will choose just the basic one, the basic rendering for the basic FreeCAD model. You can see in the appearance properties, these are the properties that will be assigned. I will click OK, and you can see the preview of the material here. And because it's the blue ceramic tiles, I will change the diffuse color by double clicking here and changing it to blue. And I will make it a bit more shiny, so I will make the specular color a bit more bright. So yeah, this is enough for me. So the appearance set, the physical properties are set, and now I will go back to general, and I'm still working with this material, but it's not saved yet. So I have two options: either click OK, which saves and closes this dialog, or I will click just save, which saves this one and leaves the dialog open. So if I click save, FreeCAD will ask me where to save the material and which library. So I will save it to the user library, and I can create a folder in my user library, and by clicking this button, and to rename it, I will double click here and name it FCB Lounge Materials. And what's important, if I want to have the material not dependent on any other material, is to uncheck this save as inherited, even though I think if I'm creating a new one from scratch, this is not as important, but I will do it, and the material will be saved as a file which has got fcmat extension. So I will click OK. Now it's asking me if I want to confirm overwrite, which I think should not happen right now when I'm creating the material for the first time. So I will click just OK, and the material is saved. So you can see it here. It will be down at the bottom. There's the user library. This is the folder I created, and this is the ceramic tiles blue material that we created. So if I wanted to apply it to an object, I would now hit OK. Now I'm here and I have got this selected, and I can close the material editing task panel. So congratulations, We have created our own custom material, and if you wanted to apply it, let's say, to the sphere, I would select the sphere, right click and select the material, and in the task panel I will scroll down, or it is also available in recent. If not in recent, it's here available at the ceramic tiles blue, so I will select this one and close, and the material is applied also to the sphere. Now, it's not recommended to change the existing materials, but it's possible. So if I go to the material editor, to the ceramic tiles, and I will launch the editor and select my ceramic tiles blue material, and I would want to change the density to, let's say, 0.001. I could change it and save. Uncheck save inherited and save as this one. Now it will ask me correctly if I want to overwrite the file. I will hit OK, and now the density that will be used is this one, but it might break some other files, so it's not recommended to change existing materials, especially not the one that are in the library. So this is a warning about this. And another warning: when working with your custom materials, I will create a new cylinder, let's say, and let me move it here. And the warning is about the appearance properties. You could see that if I applied a material, the appearance was applied too, but if I mess with the appearance properties on this object and then apply the material, the appearance properties will not be applied. So if I have my cylinder and I change the appearance properties individually, so I will go to right click, select the appearance, and now here in the appearance I will go to custom appearance and change the diffuse color to red. Hit close and close. Now this object is red, so it's standard, but it has got no material applied, or the default one. And if I select the object and now I want to apply the material to it, you can see that it's using the default material. And if I would assign the ceramic tiles blue material, hit close, it has this material assigned, but it's still preserving the red color. So if I change the individual appearance properties, they will not be automatically applied from the material. If I want to have this also have the material appearance properties applied, I would right click, go to appearance, and here in the appearance you can see that the appearance is empty, and I would assign the ceramic tiles blue appearance and close. So it's important to note that there are two settings: the material and the appearance, and the appearance is sometimes assigned together with the material and sometimes it's not. And it's not when I change the appearance manually before applying the material. Now let's talk about the management of the materials. Each custom material is saved as an independent file, and you can find those on your disk, and on Windows it's on the C disk, users, your username, AppData Roaming, and then FreeCAD. And here it's either in the material folder, or in version 1.1 it could be the version of FreeCAD that you have. So for me it's version 1.1, and here the material folder. If I click here, you can see this is the folder that I created, FCB Lounge Materials, and here is the ceramic tiles blue material. So you could delete this material, or you could send it to a colleague together with your file, because the materials are not saved together with your file. They are external to your files, so be careful about that. So now you know how to create your own custom material and work with it in FreeCAD. If you like tutorials like this one, consider supporting the FCB Lounge channel by donating through the Ko-Fi page. The link is in the description box below. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.